Yo, what's up, guys? Zay the Prophet back with another Profit Picks, Prize Picks. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry about the last one, man. I forgot to turn the audio on. I feel like a real idiot, but it's okay. We're back. We're back. So thank you, guys. I'm actually going to just go through. Still got those old selections up from last time. Let me delete that. But I'm actually going to go ahead and go through, just the process of how I go ahead and make my picks instead of just, pre-picking who I think is going to hit. I'm going to kind of walk you guys through how I do it, all right? So, yeah, we got a pretty good slate here. I'm actually going to do the late game slate just so right now when I post, you guys will have time to put in the picks for the later game. And the later game is actually going to be the 7 o'clock, 7:40 p.m. On the Pacific time. For you guys, it'll be 10:40 p.m. over there on the Eastern time. So we got the Clippers and we got Milwaukee. Okay, so again, I'm going to go through how I pick my players and then how I kind of, look at everything. Okay, so we got the slate here, right? As you can see, we got everybody on here. I like to go to look and see who's going to be injured, who's not going to be injured. So we're going to go here and look at this game, okay, for the Clippers in Milwaukee. Now, as you guys can see, got a lot of injuries. Even got some players that got traded that are going to be out, as you see in Bones Highland and Eric Gordon for the Clippers. They just recently acquired them. So should be a pretty good game to bet on. I mean, again, with the amount of injuries, Chris Middleton's out this game. And Bobby Portis. So I feel like Giannis is going to get a lot of minutes. And then Crowder is another person that got traded over there. So it's pretty interesting. Same with Plumlee. Plumlee's out. He got traded. Kawhi's out. So if we kind of look at the starting lineup, I kind of look at who's going to score the most points, right? Who's going to be the most efficient on the court? Who's going to put up the most shots? And, obviously the top two that I'm going with is going to be Giannis and Drew Holiday. And then the top two I would pick out of the Clippers is going to be Paul George and Norman Powell. Those two are going to be the top guys that are going to be doing the most, I feel like, on the court. So if we go back and we look at the lines on Prizepick, I'm going to go look at all those, those four players' lines. So even we're going to start at points. Liking Giannis points, look at that, 33.5. He's been getting that 4 out of 5 times. If we go look at his, his PRA as well. We'll go look at that. Okay, his PRA is pretty high, but against the Clippers, he actually had 75 against them. So I'm really liking that. And then go look at fantasy as well, okay? I'm going to look at those top 3 ones for the full game. If we go look at that, I'm really liking his fantasy as well at 76 because he's going to get a lot of blocks, a lot of steals, stuff like that. His line's at 58.5, but he had 76 against the Clippers. So, you can really take the points, rebounds, assist, or, again, you can definitely take that PRA. I'm going to do PRA just in case. Reason why, comment below. Why do you think I'm going to do PRA versus fantasy, even though fantasy is pretty high? I'm liking his PRA. Comment below why you think I took the PRA versus fantasy, and I'll tell you guys here at the end. So you guys tune in, and I'll tell you why I picked PRA. Now I'm going to go look at, so we got Giannis PRA. So now I'm going to go look at, we'll start backwards. We'll do PRA for Paul George, okay? Against Milwaukee, he had 24, right? And he hasn't been really hitting that except for against New York. So if we go look at Paul George points as well, right? So we'll go look at that. We got his points at 24.5. Against Milwaukee, he had 16, right? So that one's under as well, it looks like. And then we're going to go ahead and go to fantasy. His fantasy was 32.5. So it was pretty under if you really look at it. Paul George, he didn't do that much. But I guarantee you, I think Kawhi Leonard was actually playing that game. So what I'm going to do here, what I would do just to make sure is we're going to go double check just to see exactly, what happened with that game and see who was playing actually. And I think that's going to kind of give us more of a heads up, kind of look at what is going on and, why that happened and why he went under on a lot of those stats. So we're going to go look at this real quick, guys, so you guys check it out. So, yeah, Kawhi Leonard played, and he had about 26 shots taken. So that's why Paul George went under a lot, even though he went 6 for 16. He was pretty efficient. I mean, if you look at it, it was almost, 50% shooting from the field. Same with his three-pointers. So he's going to have to do a lot more. When we look at even at Powell, Norman Powell came off the bench and dropped 26. So, I mean, he's going to probably, go over that line. So if we go back here, we're going to go back Paul George. So, again, he was under 24 at points, rebounds, assists. I'm kind of liking his over if you really think about it, guys. You know what I mean? His over, I'm going to take his over on points, actually. And the reason being is because he's going to have to score against Milwaukee. They're going to have to score. He's going to have to get to the foul line. And I think that's going to be the most important thing for them today is going to be putting points on the board. So I'm taking the over on his points. So, yeah, those are my two locks for the day, my free plays for the day that I think are going to hit out of the late game slate. If you want to add in another one, I would even do Powell, Norman Powell. Let's see if they got him. Wow, they don't even got him up because his line is so high. Well, another one that I like for Paul George, if you don't want to take his points, they got him at free throws. I would probably take his free throws. I feel like he's going to the line a lot, even though it doesn't look like he, went to the free throw line a lot against them. He's going to get to the free throw line a lot today, I feel like, just with Kawhi Leonard being out. I feel like, he's going to get to the free throw line, get fouled, shoot his free throws. I mean, he's a good free throw shooter, even though he doesn't get a lot of free throws. I feel like he'll be able to get to the line a lot today. So you guys go get that line if you want to take his free throws. But, yep, I got Giannis over. You guys let me know what you think, okay? Let's catch.